So I'm officially upgrading my M1 Max 16-inch MacBook Pro to the M3 Max 16-inch MacBook Pro. And I know I said on my day in a life video, someone like me who already have the M1 Max already, this isn't necessarily an upgrade that I need. So you guys are probably wondering why now? Waited this long to finally upgrade, why now? Well, recently I just signed up for my American Express Platinum card, and you need to spend a certain amount to qualify a welcome bonus. So in this case, you're getting 200,000 points. I already have amazing cameras. I ordered some lenses. So the missing piece is a more beefier MacBook. Believe it or not, it is an upgrade going from an M1 Max to an M3 Max. You are getting that 3nm chip, so the chips are getting smaller, which means it's going to be more efficient. You are getting more GPU cores, more CPU cores, of course, and more prominently, I wanted to upgrade the RAM. So in this case, I went with a 64GB RAM and 2TB of SSD storage versus my M1 Max, my previous MacBook, being 1TB of SSD and 32GB of RAM. So yeah, so I was running low on storage and the RAM. I'm starting to notice that 32GB of RAM, I'm starting to hit that threshold. Just moving that barrier even further, I decided to go with 64GB of RAM, and I would have went with 128 gigs. That would push back the shipping time altogether, and I am traveling to Florida soon. So I want to be here when I get my MacBook, so that's why I went with 64. And in terms of the SSD storage, I didn't really mind it too much because I'm editing from an external hard drive, in this case an NVMe SSD enclosure.